On cam, Russian strike on a Kyiv suburb sparked speculation online after powerful secondary explosions were caught on video. Secondary explosions after Russian missile strikes leave residents shaken and fuel fresh questions about the targeted site. Former Ukrainian MP claims depleted uranium munitions were stored near residential neighborhoods in the Kyiv suburb. As Russian missiles hit a Kyiv suburb, an ex-lawmaker alleges the strike targeted a secret depleted uranium depot. Alleged depleted uranium stockpile reportedly hit during Russia's latest missile strike on the outskirts of Kyiv. Former Ukrainian MP accuses Kyiv of storing depleted uranium munitions in a populated residential area. Russia said its long-range missiles struck a suburb of Kyiv during another wave of overnight attacks on Ukrainian targets. A former Ukrainian MP claimed the strike hit a depot allegedly storing depleted uranium munitions. Former lawmaker Ihor Mosiychuk said the depot was located in Vyshnev, close to densely populated residential areas. Videos circulating from the area showed powerful secondary explosions following the reported missile impact. Mosiychuk accused the Ukrainian authorities of remaining silent about what he claimed was stored inside the depot. Composition: made using dense uranium left over after the uranium enrichment process. Purpose: designed to penetrate heavily armored military vehicles and fortified targets. Controversy: remains controversial because of its toxicity and low-level radioactivity. Health risks: the main risk arises if depleted uranium dust is inhaled or ingested. Ukraine: the United States supplied depleted uranium ammunition to Ukraine in 2023. The former MP said residents were advised to stay indoors and keep their windows closed after the strike. Ukrainian outlet RBC reported that air quality in Vyshnev briefly reached hazardous levels following the incident. Russia has repeatedly condemned NATO's decision to supply depleted uranium munitions to Ukraine. The Kremlin argues that such munitions could pose long-term health and environmental risks after their use. Russia launched its second massive strike on Kyiv in just 4 days on July 6, leaving more than 23 people dead. President Zelensky said Russia fired 23 ballistic missiles, 39 cruise missiles, 6 Zircon hypersonic missiles and 351 drones. Officials say at least 16 people were killed in Kyiv, while 7 more died in Vyshnev after secondary explosions. Apartment blocks, hotels, warehouses, and civilian buildings across Kyiv suffered heavy damage in the attack. More than 400 rescuers were deployed as emergency teams searched for people trapped beneath the rubble. Thousands of residents spent the night sheltering inside metro stations as the bombardment continued. Kyiv remained under siege as missiles struck residential districts including Podilsky, Darnitsky, Obolonsky and Holosievsky. A direct missile strike partially collapsed a 9-story apartment building, trapping residents inside. Massive fires engulfed buildings while shops, garages, and vital civilian infrastructure were reduced to ruins. Authorities fear more survivors remain trapped beneath collapsed buildings as rescue operations continue. Ukraine has admitted it no longer has enough Patriot missiles to defend against Russia's ballistic attacks. Kyiv is urgently asking NATO allies to provide Patriot interceptors as Russia escalates the war. Ukraine warns Russia is launching ballistic missiles faster than allied countries can produce replacement interceptors. President Zelensky says Ukraine can stop drones and cruise missiles, but ballistic weapons remain the greatest threat. Survivors described fireballs and falling debris as secondary explosions ripped through Vyshnev. More than 600 people were evacuated after authorities warned of further detonations. Residents said homes shook like cards as families fled through fields and even a cemetery. Scores of homes, a warehouse, and critical power infrastructure were destroyed in the attack. Ukraine struck back by targeting Belgorod airport and a major gas pipeline facility inside Russia. Fires erupted at strategic sites while power outages spread across parts of Belgorod Oblast. Ukraine later confirmed reports that it had also struck Russia's Omsk oil refinery. Kyiv says its deep strikes are aimed at weakening Russia's war machine as the missile war continues.
Шановні українці, українки, зараз ще тривають роботи після російського удару. Жорстокий був удар, тільки ракет 68, багато балістики. Ще більше, ніж 350 дронів різних типів, в тому числі і реактивні шахеди. Тактика росіян незмінна, якнайбільше болю і шкоди українцям і Україні. Відсоток збиття шахедів високий – 92. По крилатих ракетах теж серйозні результати збиття. Я вдячний нашій авіації, мобільним вогневим групам та зенітним ракетним військам. Знищено 6 калібрів з 6 і ще з 33 крилатих ракет 31 сьогодні збито. Тобто, коли є відповідні засоби захисту, наші воїни демонструють справді високий результат збиття. І тільки цим пояснюється проблема з балістикою. Недостатньо засобів захисту. Особливо це стосується ракет для патріотів. Ми усім партнерам довели і потребу, і головне можливість, як можна дати більше захисту життя. Це просто нонсенс, що в сучасному світі виробництво ще не налагоджено, настільки не налагоджено, наскільки реально треба, щоб був захист людей від балістичного терору. Ми давно зверталися і довели, що можемо виробляти, зокрема, і таку номенклатуру захисної зброї, якби Україна отримала від Америки ліцензії на виробництво патріотів, нашого виробництва вистачало би і на захист України, і на допомогу партнерам, які цього потребують. Ми в комунікації з усіма у світі, хто може допомогти ракетами зараз. Це перший наш пріоритет, і це останній аргумент Росії. Чим і як затягувати цю війну? Саме на балістику Росія робить ставку. Ставка тих, хто хоче миру, має бути на захист від балістики. І тільки цим масованим ударом росіяни вбили 22 людини. Мої співчуття усім рідним і близьким. Станом на зараз ось такі дані. Ще майже 90 людей були поранені.